What's up, guys? Scotty2 Hockey here, aka the Average Hockey Fan, and Nate Thompson has re-signed in Montreal. I do like the deal that he signed for. I do like the term. It's not a long-term deal. It's the shortest term you can get, 1 year. But the only questions I have about Nate Thompson re-signing in Montreal is what does this mean for Ryan Poehling playing center? Will he be moved to the wing? Because he was the fourth line center the last game of the year, and we all know how effective he was. What does this mean for Jordan Weal? With us keeping Nate Thompson in the system now, does this mean Jordan Weal will not be re-signed? Because I do think Jordan Weal deserves a raise. I think he would cost a bit more money than Nate Thompson. But if you were asking me which guy I think we should keep, it would have been Jordan Weal, because he can slide into your top six if you need him to. He did an excellent job playing bottom six. He was very effective on the power play, and he's a good two-way player who's a hype player, brings a lot of energy, and fits into this team well. Nate Thompson is not bad by no means either. If you absolutely needed him to, he could play top six, but I'd prefer him better in a fourth line center checking role. He's very aggressive on the forecheck. He's a very good penalty kill. He's a veteran. He has good speed for his age and how long he's been in the league. And he's a smart player. And one thing about him is he's good at stripping the puck from other players, win on the penalty kill. He can go into another team zone, check a player, somehow get the puck off his stick before he gets the pass across, and make a good pass that could lead to a goal or a scoring chance. He does have some offensive upside, but he's more primarily a defensive center. And I do like his game. So as for Nate Thompson, what I had written down for him is an effective veteran bottom six center who is an excellent penalty killer, very aggressive on the forecheck, and despite being suited as a fourth line center, he can play top six if needed. He does have some offensive upside. And in 2018-2019, between 78 games in LA and Montreal between both clubs, he had 5 goals, 8 assists, 13 points, and was a -1. And in Montreal, in 25 games played, he had 1 goal, 6 assists, 7 points, and was a -4 with 33 hits, and he played 13 minutes and 11 seconds per game. He's 34 years old, he's 6'1", he's 270 pounds, he signed a 1-year deal, $1 million one way with the Montreal Canadiens, and he also shoots left. So those are some details about Nate Thompson. I do think it's a good pickup. I think it definitely helps our penalty kill, especially with some new players coming up. We have a veteran who can put on a penalty kill. Next to Arturi Lehkonen, I think he is our best penalty killer by far. He's a very aggressive player. He's the type of player you want on the ice when you're trying to hold a lead. He hits hard. He's good in the fourth line checking role, but he does have offensive upside. So there's many good things about Nate Thompson that he brings. And at $1 million, it's by no means a detriment to the Habs. I just don't know where he fits into the lineup. He's not the kind of guy that's going to want to play in the AHL. He moved his no-trade clause last year in LA to come to Montreal. He's made it clear before he wants to play in Montreal. He is a roster player. So where he fits into the lineup, I'm not sure. I myself want to see him as a fourth-line center. But then we have Ryan Poehling. So does this mean Ryan Poehling is going to be moved to the wing? And I do not want to see Ryan Poehling move to the wing. I think he's more suited as an NHL center. Put him on the fourth line or the third line. Let him get his. Let him play center for a bit in the NHL. We all seen what he's capable of. He had a hat trick in his first game. Let's see what he can do, and see if by the end of the year he could even slot into our top six. Let him have growth as a center. Don't put him on the wing. Don't do what you did to Galchenyuk and moving back and forth. I don't like that kind of moves myself. With Nick Suzuki coming up next year, he's supposed to be a center. I think he's going to make the team myself. I think he's more suited as a wing. If they want to re-sign Jordan Weal, there's so many options on this team. I don't know where Nate Thompson fits. When you have a young player like Ryan Poehling who can score a hat-trick in his first game, has a pile of offensive upside, the World Junior MVP, you have Nick Suzuki coming up who could possibly want to play center. We have Jesperi Kotkaniemi who pretty much has that third-line center spot locked up. So I don't know 100% where Thompson fits. I can't see him being the type of player that's going to be in and out of the lineup. He is a roster player. I would expect to see him on the fourth line. I do not think he will be moved to the wing. So as for me, I'm kind of confused because they didn't have him in the lineup the last game of the year. They had Ryan Poehling as the fourth line center, but I do like the deal. 1 year, one way, $1 million. That's really good for a 34-year-old player like Nate Thompson that brings size, that brings aggressiveness, that brings penalty killing, that brings experience, is a good guy in the locker room, and clearly loves playing in Montreal. So I'm not opposed to this deal at all. I'm just wondering how it affects the Jordan Weal thing. I really want Jordan Weal to be re-signed. I hope Nate Thompson being re-signed doesn't mean Jordan Weal will be re-signed, but Only time will tell, guys. We all know Bergie's up in that office now doing pause work, trying to re-sign players, probably focusing on the upcoming draft and focusing on who he's going to pick up in the offseason. But I would assume he's trying to focus on signing some RFAs and UFAs. I hope he gets Lehkonen done. I hope he gets Armia done. Those are really big guys I want to see re-sign myself. Anyways, guys, this is Scotty2 Hockey, aka the Average Hockey Fan. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell for my upcoming videos, and feel free to leave a comment on what you think. Are you happy with Nate Thompson being re-signed? I know it's not a lot of money. It doesn't overly affect our cap, but it could affect our lineup, and a young player could miss a chance to play because he's in the lineup. What do you guys think of that? Feel free to leave a comment on what you think and what you think of Nate Thompson's game. And thank you for viewing my video. You guys have a great day. This is Scotty2 Hockey, over and out.